We on?
Alright. Wayne, it's only you and me today. All the other fucking retards are offline.
Alright. The Ourang Medan.
And we're actually talking about an unsolved mystery today. It's ghosts and spooky. Actually, we are talking about Ghost Ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, interesting case.
Yes, very creepy one too. If just by listening to it, it's very creepy. In fact, the CIA get involved. So yeah, let's get into the ship.
Hello?
What?
Alright.
Oh, you get your fucking hearing aid in. Okay. The story of the Ourang Medan begins in June 1947. Okay. Well, it looks like I'm doing the episode today alone. I hate doing this, but I'm gonna do it alone so that we don't delay the final episode. This is going to be the first ever episode I do by myself. Let's get into the story. When two American ships receive a distress call while navigating the Strait of Malacca off the coast of Malaysia, the caller said he was a member of the crew of the Dutch vessel named the Ourang Medan and claimed the ship's captain and the crew were all dead or dying. The messages then became jumbled and bizarre before trailing off and an ending with the words, "I die." So basically the first message was all the captain and crew were all dead. Second message was all the all, no, all the first message was all the captain and staff were dead. Second message was the captain and crew. The crew are dead. Third message was I dead. I die. When they arrived, they found that the Ourang Medan was undamaged, but the entire crew, even the ship's dog, was dead. Their bodies and faces were frozen in terrified poses and expressions, like they were holding something back from killing them, and many of them were pointing at something that was not there. Before researchers could investigate further, the ship mysteriously caught fire and they had to evacuate. Soon afterwards, the Ourang Medan exploded and sank to the bottom of the sea. While the details of the Ourang Medan story are still widely debated, there had been a number of theories proposed about what might have caused the deaths of the ship's crew. The most popular of these is that they were illegally transporting nitroglycerin or some kind of illegal nerve agent which was not properly secured and seeped out into the air. Others have claimed the ship was a victim of a UFO attack or some kind of paranormal event. How long have I been filming? 6 minutes. First, you ready?
Alright. Are we doing Dyatlov passing incident? Or
Yeah, Dyatlov passed incident. The 23rd of January is the last day of preparations. Everything had been quite hectic. From 11 in the morning, I was scampering between stores and buying different bits and pieces. And I was silly enough to buy 5 meters of cambric with the cost of 200 rubles. I was packing in such a rush, and of course I forgot at home my sweater. Oh, I forgot my sweater! I'm going to the mountains, and I'm going to be radiated! I'm going to look like a toxic Avenger!
You remember the sweater if you're going in the middle of a snowy mountain. Jeez.
Yeah. Everybody was busy with something, and we had so many things to do. Just before our departure, those who wanted to say goodbye came to meet us. We were really short of time, but arrived at the railway station with seconds to prepare. We're going to Hogwarts!
Nah, we're going to Chernobyl.
Like, they all came to greet him like they knew they were gonna die. Yes, go to Blair Witch! She's at that mountain! She's up there! Go meet her! She'll kill you! Let's see. Then we had to say goodbye to everyone. Before leaving, we sang a few songs, but in the cart Dyatlov group joined and we continued singing together. Along the most notable is Krotov's Basque. This time there were a lot of very new songs that we have been writing down with the help of an instructor, a Zolotarov, who had came to us on the trek to explore new worlds and to seek and to go where no man has gone before. I'm gonna clip the fucking intro of Star Trek in just right when it says Trek.
That's a good idea.
Because I just got a lifetime plan on my editing software, so yeah, I'm gonna clip that in. Alright, let's see. At first, nobody wanted this Zalotaryov, for he is a stranger, but we all agreed, because you cannot refuse. Thus, as we were 10, and remained 10, for Shavaka was not released by the silly Beru. Jesus.
What the fuck? What?
This is when they were departing from the train station.
Did you? What? You need to speak English here.
I don't know half these words, alright?
What do you want? Let me see.
I'm on diaries and chronologically. Dyatlov Pass diaries.com/diaries. Yeah, I'm reading diaries.
Send me a link.
Yeah, send me a link. Give me a second. Alright. Link. QRC. General. Boom, boom, and then boom. Boom-a-da, boom-a-da, boom. I was being yelled at by a guy from Louisiana earlier, saying that our chicken's better than yours, and he called me an Italian scum.
What?
And I'm like,
Dude, are you? You do look Italian, right? You have to be Italian.
I'm mostly Italian.
Yeah.
I am mostly Italian. Yes. And I love being Italian. So I can just go in my Italian voice and start yelling at random people. Hey, fucking bear! Stop eating out my fucking trash! Go back to fucking Canada!
Yeah. Kind of off the point. Let's get back on the.
January 23rd, we're on the road again. We are now sitting in room 531. Well, at least, what's the room from The Shining? Room 217. Room 237. At least they were staying in room 237. There's a creepy old lady there that's trying to rape some children. Let's get it here. Or rather, of course, not sitting, but frantically shoving into backpacks oatmeals, cans, and canned meat. How do you shove oatmeal? Do they just dump the oatmeal in their fucking backpack or something?
I'm trying to find where you are.
I'm on Dyatlov Group Diary.
Okay, alright.
The head of provision distribution, Zavaz, is overseeing that everybody gets everything. You want to carry on? The story?
The boss is overseeing that everybody gets everything. Alright. Go on.
Where are my felt boots? Yeah, can't go without them, Danny DeVito gave them to me. Can we play mandolin on the train? Of course, we forgot the salt. Is this a diary, or is this just them talking? 3 kg. Igor, where are you? Where is Doroshenko? Doroshenko.
Doroshenko.
You know what? Now from now on, we have to do a Russian voice while we're reading this.
What?
Why didn't we back the 20 bucks?
Why didn't he pack 20 bucks? Give me 15 kopecks.
Give me.
Go. Skills. Where are the skills? It doesn't fit. Damn it. Who has a knife? Yuri, take this to the station.
Hold on. We both read. Alright. How about if we read? It goes in like order. I read one line. You read another line. All right.
Yeah.
Yuri. Hello.
Love hustle. Just go here.
Hello. Can I get 50 Cortex?
Leader is counting the money. Lots of money. The room is an artistic mess.
And here we are on the train. We all sing songs that we know, and there are new ones. Everybody goes to sleep at 3 a.m. I wonder what awaits us on this trip. Lady, what will we encounter? Bigfoot? The boys.
Dude, you suck.
I'm just trying to mix in random creatures. Like, what will we encounter? Bigfoot?
No, but you trying to sound Russian doesn't work.
I know. What will we? I'm just gonna go with some Muslim voice.
Yeah, that's bad.
Solemnly swore that not to smoke on the entire trip. I wonder how much better they would have to get by without cigarettes. Everybody is falling asleep, and behind the window, all the guy is spreading in all directions. The Kolomorgorva.
Na mnie na wie ukraczka micie.
24th of January, 1959, the city of Serov, from 7 to 8 a.m. until 1830. The train station, the incident, the detention of Yuri what the fuck?
Krivonashenko. Krivonashenko.
The 41st school, the story of tourism of school children, the first and second grade, by train to Invedel. Incident, a train with a drunk passenger. Is the machine on the train? Have you ever heard of the machine?
I heard of a bunch of things.
Alright, the machine.
That what are you referring to?
You know Bert Kreischer? You know, he went to school, right? And he had a trip to Russia. And when he went to the Russian mafia, he's like, and he didn't know Russian so well, so he went in Russian, I am the machine! To the Russian mafia.
Oh my god.
And they took him in as his own. And they're like, this is the machine! They robbed a train, actually. And the cops walked up to him and he's like, so, you're the machine. Let's go drinking.
On the train.
Yeah, no, his teacher caught him. His teacher caught him robbing the train, so she called the police. So the police came by. He's like, "So you're the machine. Fuck that bitch. Let's go drinking."
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I fucking love Bert Kreischer. But on the train to Serdov to Ivdel, a drunk passenger came to the group, stating that they had a stolen bottle of vodka from him, and the man
What do you kill for that shit, you know?
demanded to return it. Why does he have the vodka? Why does he have like vodka stashed in his pants? Every Russian should have vodka.
Every Russian has vodka. What the fuck? Every Russian has vodka.
Like stashed in their pants, like you know.
We carry that shit in bulk, you know.
We cut it into our skin and hide it in our stomachs in America.
We got that shit up for us, you know.
Yes. Oh, isn't Hannibal Lecter Russian? Hold up. Is Hannibal Lecter Russian?
Oh no.
Russian Hannibal Lecter may have been kidnapped. Russian. Excuse me, who's Russian
It's even
Hannibal?
the we arrived in zero. We
Russian
traveled
Hannibal.
to
Alright, listen to
Pino
this.
Peru.
Listen to this. You ready? Russian and Hannibal Lecter arrested after missing man's penis found in yard.
What the fuck?
That's actually a real news story.
Wait, are you serious? What?
Yeah.
Oh my god, yo! I got what? I gotta
Oh,
look that
he's
up.
Lithuanian. Hannibal Lecter is Lithuanian.
Still Slav. Still Slav.
Still, that's why he's cutting people up because he's drunk. Vodka.
Yeah. Yep. So
He,
much vodka, you know.
but you know what the Russians need to try? Dan Aykroyd's Crystal Head vodka. He was simply ignored. Although the physically fit hikers could have easily confronted him, the drunken pastor insisted on his rights and initiated a scandal. As a result, the conductor had to take the loaded citizen, causing the disturbance to the police station. This incident is interesting, not only for what was noted in the diaries, but also for what was recorded that the Dyatlov himself made when preparing a list of provisions for the trek. Yes, watch out for drunk men on the train.
Your union could not get alcohol, and I got made a record.
This is just a
Don't
speculation. You know what we should do? We should make a fucking series on YouTube, just like coherent to this series, about us reacting to shitty movies.
I was thinking about that. That'd be a
Spy
lot more easy.
Kids. Spy
That'd be so much
Kids.
better than this.
Spy
Hey, yeah.
Kids should be
Oh,
our first
freaking.
movie.
You like that movie? What was it?
I
Have you
hate
seen
Spy Kids.
Airplane? I have seen the movie Airplane.
Airplane was amazing.
It was. It so was.
But you know what's bad? The Avengers Shark Boy Lava Girl.
No, we have to watch that.
We have to react to that.
Yeah, we gotta react.
First
Oh my
episode of our new series. Wayne and Devlin react to random shitty movies. Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah, we gotta have to figure that out. That's gonna be funny.
I can probably get on YouTube for free. It's so bad they probably have it on YouTube for free.
I bet, dude. No, oh my god. I never watched it, but I know it was shit.
January 24th, 7 a.m. We arrived in Sarov. We traveled with Bin Love group.
We move.
Should we skip onto the mountain? Once they get up the mountain?
There's like a big collection of diaries. Hold on. Yeah. I don't. Wait.
This is a lot.
Yeah, it is. Oh shit, you're right. Oh my god.
Episode 1 of Season 2. The Alaskan man who stayed in a bus ride. I'm just kidding, no.
Wait, what?
I know, I just made a joke because, you know, there was a lot of diaries.
I'm kind of reading this. Trying to find,
Oh, here we go. January 27th, 1959. The head side of the Red Shot promised him to help tourists reach the abandoned geographical site, Second Northern, by finding means of transportation. Hikers mounted backpacks on the sled with a horse, got on skis and reached Second Northern, which consisted from 24 houses, only one of which was suitable to spend the night. The sled belonged to Uncle Slava, convicted in the Lithuanian. Now I know who killed them. It's in Lithuania.
Yeah, it's you know.
It's Hannibal Lecter.
It's Hannibal.
We solved the case.
Yo, that's simple.
And
case closed. Case closed.
In 1949, for 10 years, and released to the settlement in 1956.
I should find where you are. What were you on?
I'm on January, the 27th of January. There's a bunch of
January
pictures of them hanging out. Yeah. We should just reenact those pictures in real life and just make a picture of us all acting dead. Like it's just it's a slideshow of them having fun, and then they're just dead. That's pretty fucked up, but that's how I do my jokes. I'm kind of like John Cleese with the dark jokes. John Cleese.
YouTube would hate you. YouTube would really hate you.
His mother he used to call him every week, and she's like, I feel a little bit down this week. And he's like, oh, she said that for 50 fucking years. She's a little bit down for 50 fucking years. And I asked him, I have a man down in Hawaii, a little man, and I can ask him to come on over and kill you.
I have actually. So here's my theory of Dyatlov past incident. I think Hannibal Lecter was trying to experiment with
No, Hannibal Lecter was clearly teaming up with the Toxic Avenger. No, Hannibal Lecter was fighting the Toxic Avenger at that time.
He's teaming up with Stalin. He was
Yes, we know it now.
God of the universe.
No, he was teaming up with Jaden Masick.
I knew he was that old. Holy shit.
And Larry King. How do you think Larry King got all this money? Tonight on The View, I'm killing a bunch of campers up near the Dyatlov Pass. The 40. Alright, let's get into it. The 41st District, Ewan's condition worsened. He had inflamed back nerve sciatica. To continue an expedition from the third category of complexity was impossible without becoming a burden. So Ewan decided to shoot himself I'm just kidding, no. Decided to return to discuss the matter and decided that Ewan would go to 22nd Northern and there would make a final decision. If his pain subsides, he can continue with the group. If the condition worsened, he will take the drilling samples from the 2nd Northern and return to Slovakia.
Wait, where are you?
It's 21st of January, 27th of January.
Alright, hold on.
We should make a fan movie of the Dyatlov Pass.
Yeah.
Make it a little bit more creepy.
Yeah, I gotta wait till winter though.
Yeah, just because I don't think because the movie Blair Witch and and The Ritual and what's that one where they're going to a cave and they find humans that haven't evolved that have been in caves and they became blind creatures.
Oh my gosh, that was weird.
We should make a stock footage film of the Dyatlov Pass and add a creature in it.
Wait, were you referring to the shitty movie or like the good one?
I see it's called The Dissension.
I can't remember.
Blair Witch. The Blair Witch Project was fucking amazing. I loved it with all my heart. But Blair Witch and the second movie fucking suck cock.
That's how it usually goes.
The 2016 and the second Book of Shadows movie suck cock. The first, the original, that was amazing. If his pain subsides, he can continue with the group. If his condition worsens, he'll take drilling samples from the 2nd Northern and return to Slovakia. Zina Kornomovska's diary. Skip. Actually, we're on the mountain already. I don't think we should skip anything.
Zina Komagorova. Oh my god. These names, I swear to God.
I'm probably going to get a fucking Blue Yeti mic so my voice would sound a lot better.
Yeah, I should get something like that sometime. If this
you need to get a fucking actual, like a laptop for filming.
I do. I might get one soon. I'm thinking
Yeah,
about getting like a MacBook or something. And then we
yeah,
could video editing would be a lot easier on that anyway.
yeah. And filming or talking would be a lot easier because you won't lose connection easily.
I
It's
know,
a
yeah.
shitty track phone. You're like Obama.
Where's
My track phone. You got the Obama phone.
hey? It's cheap.
I mean, that's true. Okay,
Uh,
let's get into the story. Let's get back in. The 27th. Today is the first day of our journey. The backpacks is not much. Is not much, but what somewhat heavy. Yes, you're a Yurden. What kind of name is that? You're a Yurden.
it's Russian. Don't
It's
question
kind
it.
of like having a name Harry Harry.
You got friggin' I mean, just look at my name. My user friggin' makes fun for their names.
Or
It's good
or
stuff. I mean, come on.
or having the name Dick Chocolate.
No, it'll be Diklichov.
Or Long Wang and Big. Or having what was it? Bend
Hey,
over.
but you know what the Italians do? I mean, Italians they might as well go biggest dickus. So you know.
Are you making fun of biggest Dickus? I know. I hope you know I have a good friend in Rome called Biggest Dickus.
What are you imposing as me?
It's like Biggest Dickus and
I
Silliest Sonus.
I'm the real. I'm the real. How do you say it?
Monty Python is the best
Oh,
comedy,
yeah, Monty Python.
except for
They.
Jackass. Jackass is just way too funny. All right.
Oh yeah,
Have
Jackass.
you heard
Oh,
Jackass 4 is coming out? Everybody,
no,
Jackass
oh
4
my God.
is coming.
Wait, they're actually making it. Are you serious?
Yes, and
Oh
they've
my
gotten
God. Got
crazier.
that.
I've seen Steve-O. Steve-O jumped out of he went skydiving while jacking off.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta see that.
Is they played the video in one of his concerts because you know he goes on tour in the comedy shit. Yeah, it's fucking crazy. But all right, his static nerves inflamed again and he's leaving. Such a pity. We distributed his load in our backpacks. It turns out that on the last day we see some kind of civilization. So people, etc. Yeah, it's the last time you guys are ever gonna see that shit. Today we arrange our out backpacks to go on horseback, but we are waiting them to be ready, and we will go skiing. Everybody is singing. The workers living in the barracks did not go to work. They sing. We sit and write songs. Many workers are very talented. I said that said sexy for a second. I was like, what?
God. So what? Are you on the 30th?
I'm doing 30. Yeah, I'm doing 30 years in prison. No, I'm on January 27th. Why?
27th. I keep losing track of where you are. Alright.
Intelligent people, except especially the beard. The beard is ginger, and his eyes are also ginger and brown. The guys sing well, and Rustic plays the mandolin very well. Today was the last day. Me and Luna slept in beds. Today we are going to be in a tent apparently. Now we are in the 41st quarter. Today our goal is to reach the 20 the second Nordum. They say there is a hut there, but no one lives in it. Hurry to the road to the skis. How about we go? And I'm lately somehow very deeply affected by music. The car, mandolin, and other.
Which
Yesterday we.
diary are you?
I'm on the Zina Karamoka's diary.
Oh, Morgorova. Alright.
Yesterday we saw 3 movies here on his own. East Perrin and Simonia in Gold. Again, I want to see a Simonia in Gold even more times. Skipping all this. The whole day went on in front of horse. Behind the horse on the river Lozva. They often flew to ice, clean skis. They came already in the dark for a long time looking for a hut with windows and doors. Second doors to the abandoned village. Nobody lives here at all. And what a beautiful place. It's just Kurovoisha. The stones on the banks are some cliffs. Limestone wild. Today we go a few kilometers along the Loza River, and then we pass to the Asira River. Lubia Dubina's diary.
Ooh,
22nd of January. Temperature at 5 degrees. Warm. Yeah, that's real warm for Russians. Yeah, they're used to about -5. It's so warm there for them.
hold on, I cannot freaking find where you are.
If you all right, so you're back at are you at Xena
I'm on January
Diner?
20th. With January 20.
Seventh, January
Oh,
27th. Xena Koromosha Diary. If you skip through his whole song here, oh wait, that's Russian. Vorhum, Bear Force Man. Vorhum. I remember that one right there.
and you're reading Luda Lubinina's diary?
Yes, Luna Dubadina's diary. Skis are useless. We are getting ready since the morning. Today's the first day of the route. Now we sit and wait for the horse to carry the backpacks. How about if you go on, Wayne?
Fortune smiles at us. Yuri got sick. Something with a nerve of his leg. In general, he really fuck English, and he is he is home going. So they're nine us in the future. At the moment, we're sitting and singing songs. Guys play the guitar. Rustic plays along with the mandolin. Catches your heart. This is the last place of civilization, and it is rare that we meet people like that. Overall, I love the guitar, and I adore all the musical people. And the guys in general are very good. They dance, they're musical. We talked with Agnev. He knows a lot and is interesting with him. Now he talks about where we are going and more like this. This, in my opinion, is the most interesting object here on the site. He has such a long red beard. He's a spy. We all know he was a spy. Although he is only 27 years, he looks older. And then there's Valia, plays the guitar very very well. And about I can't speak English. But about whom I jokingly said that I like him. And most guys sit here and sing songs to the guitar on the occasion they do not work today. It seems this is the last time we heard so many good songs. But we hope the rustic will live up to the challenge. We learn some Mansi words from you guys.
I think I know what happened. So
So basically, they're having a party, just having
maybe the radiation was caused by the mountain may be radiated, or maybe there's mercury or uranium on the mountain.
that's not possible. I bet it's probably something to do with. I bet you it had to do with it's probably like some KGB experiment. It's probably like I don't know, some fucking UFO.
All right, we're gonna skip ahead, because this is very long. January 30th. It was a mountain. In the morning of January, it was 17 degrees now. It was getting colder. Volunteers uh, took a long time to start a fire. In the evening, it was decided that we will leave the tent exactly at 8 minutes after waking up. Therefore, all have been awake and waiting for the command, but it is useless. Around 9:30 in the morning, we began slowly to rise. Nick T is joking about something in the morning. Everybody is reluctant to get up, and the weather, in contrast to the rest of the warm days. Today is a sunny, cold day. The sun appears to be playful. Today, as yesterday, we're following the paths of Mansi. Sometimes the riders appeared on the trees. Sometimes Mansi writings appear on the trees. In general, all sorts of mysterious characters. There is a slogan for our campaign. In a country of mysterious signs. If we knew these letters, it would be possible without any doubt to go down a path, confident that it will lead us to the right place. Here, the trail takes us to the shores of a river. We lose track in the future. The trail follows the left bank of the Apsulia River, but the team deer cross the river, and we are going through the woods. At first, we will turn back to the river as easier to follow it. At approximately 2 p.m., we stop for lunch. Dried meat, guest crackers, sugar, garlic, coffee, and stocked in the morning. That's our lunch. Good mood. A couple more hours. We will stop at 5 p.m. for the night. We have been looking for a place, and then we return about 200 meter blocks. Charming place, deadwood, pines, and in short, everything you need for a good night. Linda quickly got tired and sat down by the fire. Nick Stiebel changed his clothes. He began to write a diary. The law that is, until all work is done, do not approach the fire. And so they had a long argument of who will sew the tent. We will sew the tent. Finally, Kay Tebow gave up and took the needle. Linda remained seated, and we sewed the hole. And there were many that were. Oh, hold on. Guys are terribly outraged. Today is the birthday of Sasha Korova. Congrats. We gave him a tangerine, and which he immediately divided into 8 pieces. So another day of our trek went well. Alexander Korova was born on November 16th. January 30th was at a special meeting for Korova. He celebrated his birthday on that date. That's about 2 months after your normal birth date, but okay.
Zinaida Komorgova.
31st of January. Today. Hold on.
31st. How about we just do the group diaries?
Dyatlov Group Diary.
Almost at the end.
January 31st, 1959. Today the weather is a bit worse. Wind, west, snow probably from the pines.
Today the weather is a bit worse. Wind, snow, probably the pines, because the sky is perfectly clear. Started relatively early, around 10 a.m. We took the same Muncie Trail. So now we walk along a Muncie Trail, which was crossed by a deer hunter not long ago. Yesterday, we apparently came across a resting stop. Deer didn't go much further. The hunter didn't follow the beaten trail, and we are now in its steps. Today was surprisingly good. Accommodations for the rent. Air is warm and dry. Despite the low temperature, -18 to -24, walking is especially hard today. We can't see the trail, and sometimes we have to grope our way back through the. All we can do is 1.5 kilometers per hour. We are focused on finding new methods of clearing the path for the skis. The first member leaves his backpack on the ground and walks forward, then he returns and rests for 10-15 minutes. With groups, this way we are continuously laying ski tracks. It's especially hard for the second time moving along the new trail with full gear on the back. We gradually leave a Spia Valley. The rise is continuous, quite smooth. Fir trees are replaced by wispy birchwood. We came out of the tree line. The wind is western, warm, piercing. The speed of the wind is similar to air draft, created by the taking off of airplane. Open spaces. I can't even think of setting up storage. It's close to 4. We have to start looking for a place to pitch the tent. We're going south to Ospia River Valley. This is apparently a place covered with the deepest snow. Wind is not strong. Snow cover is 1.22 meters. Tired and exhausted, we started preparations for the night. There is not much firewood. For the damp furnace, we started fire and logs. Too tired to dig a fire pit. We're having dinner right in the tent. It's warm. It's hard to imagine such a comfort somewhere on the ridge. The piercing howl of the wind, hundreds of kilometers away from human settlements. Dyatlov.
Alright. Wow.
Well, that was
On
last.
February 1st, the group started out late, covered all
That's
the
the last
campfires,
diary. Yeah.
and
Wow.
pitched a tent open on the open ridge for a cold overnight without firewood. Dyatlov and the group prepared a note to the ascent to Mount Orta. Instead, they
Wait, what?
write on evening Mount Orton #1, the satirical propaganda leaflet. So here we go. So they think a snowman
That's a hoax.
was up there. Um, well,
Well,
oh wait, hold up. They spent another cold overnight on February 3rd on Kolat.
making.
Kolat! That's the name of the game! Is it?
Wait,
Is
wait,
it
wait.
Kolat?
Oh,
Is the
Cola. Yeah, Cola.
is the name of the game that was
Heard of that game.
based?
I never played it though. February 4th. So apparently they weren't even headed to Dyatlov Pass. To Dyatlov, which is interesting.
They found their bodies. They had found their bodies, all dead.
They were unharmed, radiated. Weird. Probably some contraption made by Hannibal Lecter.
Bigfoot.
Nah, Bigfoot ain't radioactive. That's fake news.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, what's this? Is this a picture of their skulls?
Wait a minute. Oh.
Hold up, they seem to have damage on their skulls.
Really? Wait, hold on. Where do you see that?
I just looked up some pictures of the Dyatlov past incident. I found this picture of a skull. Got some damage on it.
Oh wow, yeah, that's weird. Looks like they were definitely struggling. That's for sure.
Yeah.
The, yeah, they were like scared shitless when they were dying at their death. Yeah, there's not much you can make of it. I mean, huh, probably some government shit. Probably thought they were missing gulag people. Stalin probably he thought they were escaped the gulag.
Autopsy. Four bodies. Autopsy of the first four bodies was performed in the village. It recorded damages and clothing that the victims wore at the time of the discovery. The autopsy was found on the 5th of March. It doesn't even tell me about. Oh wait, hold up. Yuri. Okay, yeah, no, they do have damages. They do have
Yeah, I
damage.
see that they do. I know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
I
do.
see. Yeah.
Bare nose are covered in blood. Right armpit had a bruise.
Oh no, that's so weird. One of them's like melted. One person's like almost half melted.
Hold up. Right armpit had a bruise. Dark red aberrations on the left inner shoulder of at the left inner shoulder. Red bruises in the upper third right forearm. Signs of frostbite on face and ears. On right ear, foamy gray fluid discharges from the mouth. Bruised skin on the upper foot of both legs. Amount of urine was 150 grams.
What?
It says that.
Wait, what does it say?
Amount of urine was 150 grams. Man, he was packing that shit right there.
Oh my god. You know, pile again that vodka, all that vodka.
This could also be a reason from a nasty fall from a tree, but that couldn't.
That wouldn't make much sense because I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. They all
Nah, because this kind of shows signs of struggle.
it could be anything, but I think probably some KGB sanctioned event because I mean, how else would they have gotten radiated?
Maybe there's some kind of cult up there.
But they're a cult that has nuclear weapons.
Maybe they got hands of nuclear or radiated stuff.
Maybe it's like it is a cult. Maybe it's like we happy few. Maybe it's like we happy few or like that, or they got like those plasma guns and shit.
You gotta stay happy.
You know, have you ever played that We Happy Few?
Yeah, I played that. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, that's a cool game, yeah.
Very weird dystopian look at the future of Britain.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah, you
Like,
know they clearly clearly when the queen dies they'll put her head in a jar just like Futurama.
oh man, remember to take your joy in the morning.
All right, we're gonna end the episode here on that very creepy note of what we'll never figure out. This case has yet to be solved and will stay unsolved. Have a nice day.